Welcome to class. We're going to get started with some of the basic core maneuvers today. And before we get into that, I want to draw your attention to something if you're new, and that's the spinal pelvic lock. This is something we're going to engage through the whole practice today. And when you forget to do it, just as soon as you remember, bring it back and I'll cue it as much as I can. And the spinal pelvic lock is you're pulling your belly button into your spine, and then you're pulling your sex organs up, or like holding your pee, okay? So the first one, we're gonna take the right leg, cross it over the left. You're gonna take your right hand underneath your left armpit and your left hand on your shoulder, and then spinal pelvic lock. We're gonna be turning the head to the left, and you're gonna stick your tongue into a tense part of your left cheek. So turn your head to the left, tongue in cheek, and turn your torso to the right. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the nose for 6 breaths. 1, out, through the nose, in, out. 3, 4, 5, 6. Now we're going to do the 3-staged breath, pursing the lips, breathing in, holds, in, holds, in, holds. See if you can turn your head a little bit more to the left, body to the right, and exhale. 2 more staged breaths, in, 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 hold. Twist a little more, keep that spinal pelvic lock in, and exhale. Last one, in, in, and hold. Turn your head to the left, body to the right, and exhale. Now we're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth, and just find somewhere for your gaze over your left shoulder. Just look at that, keeping your balance. And enjoy these calm breaths in through the nose and out for 6. In and out. Third one, in and out. Last breath, in and out. Awesome. Now come back to center. And now we're going to turn the head to the right. And find that tough part, a tense part in your cheek on the right side. Turn your head to the right and your torso to the left. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose for 6 breaths. Three, 4, 5, 6. Good. Now the 3-staged breath. Keep pulling that spinal pelvic lock in, head to the right, body to the left, purse the lips, in, again. Third breath, hold, and exhale. 2 more like that, in, hold, in, hold, in, hold, and exhale. Now find somewhere for your eyes to gaze upon over your right shoulder and breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth for 6 breaths. In and out. 2 and out. 3, in and out. 4, 5, and 6. And come back to center. Release your arms, release your legs, and go for a walk. And remember that figure 8 walk. Breathing, feeling the difference in your body. And if you notice any tension behind the back of your knee, that's quite normal because there's a lot of pressure there, and that tends to be a spot for a lot of people when we sit a lot. And as we go through the rest of the class, you'll feel that release. And if you don't, you can come talk to me after class. You can also then reverse the figure eight, go in the other direction. Okay, and we're going to do the other side now. So we're going to cross the left leg over the right this time. Left hand under your right armpit, right hand on top of your left shoulder, and sticking the tongue into your right cheek. Turn your head to the right, and then turn your torso to the left. Pull in that spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in through the nose and out through the nose, 6 breaths. 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Pursing the lips, breathing in through the mouth. 3, staged breath. Hold. In, hold. 3rd breath in. Hold. Twist a little more, head to the right, body to the left. And release. Again, in through the mouth. Hold. In. Hold. In. Hold. Twist a little more if you can. And exhale, release. Last one, in. Hold. In. In. Hold. And release. Find a spot for your eyes to gaze over your right shoulder. Breathing in through the nose and out through the mouth. 2. Feel the sense of calm over your body. Keep that pressure. Twist a little bit more if you can. And come back to center. All right, final side, we're gonna stick the tongue into the left cheek. First, turn your head to the left, torso to the right, spinal pelvic lock. Breathe in through the nose, out through the nose. 2, 3. All right, purse the lips, breathe in. 3 stage breath, 2. 3rd, hold, twist a little more, head to the left, body to the right. Exhale. Again, in, hold, exhale. Last time, in, hold, in, hold, in, big breath, hold, twist more, and exhale. Look over your left shoulder, find somewhere to fix your eyes. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. 2, 3, in, out. 4, in, out. 5, 6. And come back to center, release. In the next classes, we'll advance that, but moving forward. But for today, that's what we're doing. Walk it out, figure 8. Feeling the body. And remember the intention. The intention simply to work with the fascia, and then if you have a specific intention for class today, bring that to your focus every time we do these figure 8s, and that's going to amplify your intention. Okay, so now we're going to do my personal favorite, anti-gravity. We're going to interlock the fingers, and for anybody who's new, I'm going to show you the movements first, because once you're in them, it's going to be hard to look at me. So I'm going to show them, before I walk you through them, okay? So you're going to interlock your fingers, and the part of your hand here, your pinky side, that bony part, you're going to try to connect it to the bony part behind your head. Those two bony parts there, and we're going to be pulling the skin up. If you can, you're also going to touch your thumbs or interlock your thumbs. If you can just touch them, and if you can't, don't stress about it. But if you can, you're just going to connect a little bit stronger. So you're going to bring that behind your head, and you're going to pull up, and you're going to lift your elbows up. Okay, so that's the first movement, and we're going to look up, and we're going to breathe for 6 times. Then we're going to tuck your chin to your chest, and then we're going to be inhaling and moving to the right, holding the breath, and exhaling to the center, and then we're going to go to the left, and we'll do that 3 times on each side. Then we're going to bend the knees slightly and hinge at the hips, sending your hips back, pulling it forward, and you're going to keep your back flat here as opposed to rounding it. So that's why we're going to be hinging at the hips, and we're focusing on the thoracic spine, the middle part of the spine here. And we're going to open the elbows wider, twisting one side and the other. And we'll do that 3 times on each side. And then we're going to come down all the way into a squat, if you can, tucking the chin to the chest. And we're going to breathe there 6 times. We're going to keep the hold the whole time. If you can't make it into a squat all the way, then just squat as much as you can, tucking your chin again for that one. Then from there, you're going to lift your hips up, your butt up first, keeping your head down. And then we're going to slowly come up 1 vertebrae at a time, look all the way up to the ceiling, and release the hands down. And that's the whole movement. This one feels absolutely amazing. All right. So here we go. Interlock your fingers, pull the skin up and lock it onto those bony parts behind your skull there. Lift your elbows up and look up. And let's breathe in through the nose, 3 and out through the mouth for 3 breaths. In through the mouth and out through the mouth, 3 breaths. Okay, we're going to tuck the chin to the chest. Bring your elbows pointing down. Spinal pelvic lock here too. I'm going to remember not to yell because I'm wearing a microphone. Because the camera's far, I feel like I have a real class there. Okay, so inhale. Look to the right. Hold the breath. Exhale. Come back to center. Inhale. Left. Exhale. Center. Inhale. Right. Exhale. And do your best to really keep your hips not moving or your torso in any way. It's just the neck and the shoulders. Inhale. Hold. Exhale. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Inhale. Left. Exhale. Awesome. Keep pulling the skin up. This time look up, bend the knees slightly, send your hips back, shoulders wide. Keep your chest proud here. Pull the spinal pelvic lock in. Inhale, turn to the right. Exhale. So here we're just moving the upper part of the spine, the thoracic region. So we want to avoid bending the knees. So if you are finding your knees are bending, just pigeon your knees together, like you're trying to bring your knees together slightly, as if you were holding a beach ball between them. Inhale to the left. Exhale. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Down. Inhale. Left. Exhale. Down. 1 more time each side. Inhale. Right. Exhale. Down. Inhale. Left. Exhale, down. Awesome. Now we're going all the way into the squat as far as you can go. Tuck your chin to your chest. Bring your forehead to your pelvis as much as you can. Hello, microphone. Breathe in through the nose, out through the mouth. In through the mouth for 3, and out. Lift your hips to the sky. Keep your head down. See if you can bring your forehead to your pelvis. And then slowly, one vertebrae at a time, coming all the way up. Look up once you get to the top. All the way up. And release your hands down. Oh, and feel the rush. The fluid up the spine. And when you feel balanced, walk your figure 8. And if at any time you're feeling dizzy, that is common because we're playing with pressure, just bend your knees slightly and bring your hands to your knees and just catch your breath there. And don't start walking until you've evened out. And reverse your figure 8. All right, now we're gonna do a move called swinger. So for swinger, we're gonna have our feet hip distance apart, dangle the arms out in front, bend the knees and send your hips back so that your fingertips are touching the tops of your knees. We're gonna bring the right hand to the left shoulder and the left hand to just above your right elbow, just on top of that arm. We're going to pull the skin down and then lock it there. Keep your hand on your shoulder, on your right shoulder there. We're going to be twisting. First, put your head to the right, turn your head to the right, and turn your torso to the left, keeping your hand on your shoulder there. Spinal pelvic lock in here. We're going to breathe in through the mouth and out through the mouth for 6 breaths. You can inhale, lift your hips up a little. Exhale, see if you can bend your knees a little bit more, send your butt back more. In. 4, 5, 6. Awesome. Come on up. Shake the arms out. Go for a walk. Breathe. Feel the differences in your body. That one's really great if anybody here plays any sports, golfing, swinging a racket. You might want to do the right side 2 times as much as you do the left side to create that balance. But it also just opens up the whole lungs, the shoulders, and the hips. Feels great, and that's a nice, easy one here. So let's do the other side. Dangle the arms out in front, bend the knees, send the hips back. Fingertips just to the top of the kneecaps there. Shoulders back, chest up. Pull in the spinal pelvic lock. Bring the left hand to the right shoulder and bring your hand just to the outside of your left arm. And then pull the skin towards your elbow, lock it. Turn your head to the left and your torso to the right. Breathing in 6 breaths, in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Getting a little deeper with your exhale. Awesome. Come on up. Let the arms come out and let's do the figure 8. Walk it out. The next one we're going to do is called pullover. And this one is really great for releasing tension in the lower back as well as the shoulder, and bringing health to the kidneys, which is our detox, one of our detoxification organs. Okay, so I'm going to show you the movement again before we get into it, just to make sure that you're getting the most out of this one. So we're going to be grabbing with our hand opposite shoulder, but we're actually going to be coming down to this meaty part of the shoulder between the shoulder blade and the outside of the armpit, and we're going to be pulling that up. Imagining as if we had a string from that shoulder down to our lower back, and we're pulling that string up, and we're going to keep it locked there, not letting it go. All right, and then you're going to be grabbing around your ribs and pulling that forward and keeping that grip on yourself. Then we're going to be turning the head to the right over your shoulder, lifting it up higher, and then we're drawing the shoulder across to the opposite knee. So we're getting this really awesome stretch through that upper back and feeling it in the lower back there. Okay, and again, 6 breaths. So let's actually start with the right hand and place it to the outside of the left shoulder. Again, that meaty part, and pull it up. And then we're going to grab with the left hand, the right ribs, pull them forward. Okay, spinal pelvic lock, pull that in. Bend your knees, turn your head to the left, and lift your shoulder up towards the ceiling. Take an inhale breath. Bend your knees a little bit more, and then pull the left shoulder over to the right knee. Awesome. Hinging at the hips, bending the knees, and exhale. Breathe in through the mouth, out through the mouth. Keep turning your head to the left. In, out. In, out. 4, 5, 6. Beauty. Come on up. Release the arms. Go for a walk. Feel the difference. So much more open space I feel in my upper back. So much more space in my left lung. My left shoulder feels like it's lifted higher and my whole arm feels light. So just observe for yourself what you're feeling in your body. Okay, let's balance it out. Let's take the left hand to the meaty part of the right shoulder, between the shoulder blade and the armpit. Pull that up. Bring your right hand to your left ribs. Pull that forward. Turn your head to the right. Bend your knees. Lift your right shoulder to the sky. Take an inhale breath. See if you can lift it higher, and then across your body to the left knee. Keep turning your head to the right. Exhale. Breathe in, mouth, and out. In, out. 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, release, come on up. Shake the arms out, go for a walk. Whew, we have one more maneuver for class today. We're going to get into the lower body with the pretzel squat. It sounds more complicated than it is, but it's a beautiful one for the groin, the hips, the pelvis, and even the organs in the back, in the lower part of the body. Okay, so again, I'm going to show you this one before we go into it. So you're going to bring your right foot to the instep of your left foot, teeing up, making a T, and you're going to step your foot 3 feet forward, and then you're going to turn your torso towards that front foot, and you're going to bring the opposite hand forward, the left hand in this case. Your right hand is going to go on your right butt cheek, and then you're going to turn your nose over your left shoulder, keeping your legs and knees locked here. You're going to bend, bringing your nose towards the floor over your left shoulder, until you feel a stretch in your right hip. And then you're going to place your left hand on your right shoulder, and your right hand is going to go behind your back, between the shoulder blades if you can. If you can't quite get it there, just bring it on your back with your palm facing out. All right? And then from there, we're going to come into a squat. Okay? And we're going to breathe 6 times one way. Then we're going to switch the arms and turn the head the other way and breathe 6 times there. So just to show it to you, I'm going to walk you through it all, and we're going to do the other side, and then that'll be class for today. Alrighty, so right foot, right heel to the instep of your left foot. Step that right foot 3 feet out. Turn your whole torso to your right foot. Bring your left arm forward, right hand to your right butt cheek. Turn your head over your left shoulder and press your right butt cheek into your hand, hinging forward, your nose coming to the floor until you feel that stretch, and keep your legs straight. Keep pulling your belly button in as well. Pull the sex organs up. Bring your left hand to your right shoulder and your right hand between your shoulder blades. Bend your knees. Keep your head looking to the left. Breathe in through the mouth and out. 6, 5, 4, out. 4, out. 3, 2, 1 more. Good. Keep your legs down. Switch your arms. Turn your head to the right. Breathing in and out. See if you can get your hips down. In, out. 3, 4, 5, and a 6. Right on. Come on up. Shake out those legs. Might feel a little jelly. Go for a walk. Integrate. Maybe coming back to your intention that you had at the beginning of your class as we move into this final maneuver, the last side. It's been a pleasure to be with you today. So great to share space with you. Left foot, tee it up. Heel to the instep of that right foot. Step it out 3 feet, keeping your tee. Bring your whole torso towards your left foot. Lift your right arm up and your left hand behind you between your shoulder blades. Turn your head to the right. And we're going to bring the nose down. Oh, I forgot before we bring your shoulder blade. Keep your left hand on your butt and send it back, pushing your bum into your left hand. Got a little bit ahead of myself there. And now bring your hand to your back, your right hand to your left shoulder, and bend your knees. Keep looking towards the right, breathing in through the mouth and out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, switch those arms. Keep that belly button in, spinal pelvic lock. Turn your head the other way, in through the mouth and out. 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, 1 more. Beauty. Come on up. Shake out those legs. Go for a walk. A victory lap. Feeling your body. Connecting back to your intention. And just place your hands on your heart. And maybe repeat your intention. If you didn't have it clear, maybe just saying, I am safe. I am protected. I love myself. And thank you so much for being here.